Most people believe that the best way to rest after a long day is to sit back in a comfortable chair or relax on a soft couch. But recent data from health experts and studies of ancestral tribes show that this simple habit is actually making our bodies break down faster. We are told that sitting is natural, but the way we do it today is causing a hidden crisis of joint pain and lost mobility. The truth is that our ancestors stayed mobile and pain-free well into their old age because they used a specific formula for resting that we have totally forgotten. I have analyzed the movement patterns of the world's most healthy populations to bring you a simple 5-minute solution that fixes your posture and unlocks your joints. This is called the resting deep squat, and it is the most powerful tool for functional fitness that you are not using. If you can master this one position, you can reverse years of damage from sitting, but you have to do it the right way. In this video, I will show you how to reclaim your body's natural design and why this one habit is the key to a long and active life. We will look at how this ancient posture can fix everything from your back pain to your digestion. But before we get into the physical changes, you need to understand why your current chair is actually your biggest enemy. Modern life has forced us into a world of 90-degree angles. We sit at desks and we sit in cars and then we go home to sit and watch television. This constant sitting creates a massive conflict in your body because your hips were built to move in every direction. When you stay in a chair, your hip muscles start to shorten and tighten up, but they are supposed to be loose and powerful. This tightness pulls on your lower back and creates a cycle of chronic pain that most people just accept as a part of getting older. The resting squat is the perfect beginner-friendly way to stop this cycle before it gets worse. When you drop into a deep squat, you are prying open those tight hip sockets and forcing the muscles to stretch back to their original length. It might feel uncomfortable at first because your body has forgotten how to be human. But if you stick with it for just 5 minutes a day, you will feel a level of freedom in your movement that you haven't felt since you were a child. This is the first step toward reclaiming your full body mobility and moving without restriction. We are going to talk about how this move fixes your spine in just a second, but first you need to realize what is happening to your lower back right now. Most of us spend our days hunching over keyboards or looking down at our phones. This creates a constant strain on the spine, but the resting squat offers a natural form of strength training for your posture. When you are in a deep squat, your spine cannot stay slumped or it will cause you to tip over. Your body is forced to elongate the spine and tilt the pelvis into the perfect natural alignment. This position helps to decompress the discs in your back that get squashed from sitting in office chairs all day. It is like giving yourself a daily adjustment without needing to visit a doctor. You might think that your back pain is just a permanent part of your life, but this simple habit can provide pain-free movement by fixing the root cause. The secret is in how the squat forces your muscles to support your weight instead of letting a chair do all the work. By doing this daily, you are teaching your nervous system how to hold your body upright without effort. But there is a specific way to breathe in this position that makes it 10 times more effective for your core. We will show you the real secret to that in a minute, but first we have to look at your joints. Many people avoid squatting because they think it is bad for their knees or their ankles. But the reality is that your joints are failing because you do not use them through their full range of motion. Think of your joints like a door hinge that never gets opened all the way. Over time, that hinge gets rusty and stuck, but if you use the full range every day, it stays smooth and quiet. Using bodyweight exercises like the resting squat puts your knees and ankles through a safe and controlled stretch. This builds up the ligaments and the small stabilizing muscles that protect you from injury. It is basically joint-friendly insurance that keeps you moving as you get older. You will notice that climbing stairs becomes easier and your ankles feel more stable on uneven ground. Instead of fearing the floor, you will start to see it as a place of strength and stability. I have seen people who could barely stand up without help transform their lives just by practicing this one position. But the benefits go much deeper than just your muscles and your bones. In a few minutes, I am going to show you the ultimate longevity test that involves this squat. But first, let's talk about what is happening inside your stomach. The resting squat is not just a physical movement, but it is also a powerful tool for your internal health. When you sit in this deep position, your thighs gently compress your midsection. This creates a natural massage for your internal organs, which helps food move through your system much more effectively. Many cultures around the world still use this position to eat and to rest because it keeps their digestion perfect. If you struggle with feeling bloated or heavy after a meal, this daily routine might be the simplest fix you have ever tried. It helps to physically move waste through the colon and reduces the pressure that leads to common digestive issues. But most people stay stuck on the couch and wonder why they feel so sluggish all the time. By simply changing how you sit for 5 minutes a day, you can give your metabolism a natural boost. This is a key part of functional fitness because it addresses how your body works from the inside out. Before we move on to the next major benefit, I want to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and let me know one question you have about health and fitness, or what has been your biggest struggle with staying active. I try to answer as many of these as I can to help you on your journey. Now let's talk about something most people never consider when they think about exercise. Your blood flow and your energy levels are directly tied to how much time you spend in a squat. When you sit in a chair, your legs are often bent at a sharp angle, and your blood flow slows down. But the resting squat acts like a pump for your entire lower body. It forces fresh blood and oxygen into your hips and legs while stimulating your lymphatic system. This is the system responsible for clearing out toxins and keeping your immune system strong. If you ever get swollen feet or ankles after a long day of work, this position is the antidote. It is like giving your lower body a fresh flush of circulation every single day. This can lead to higher energy levels because your heart doesn't have to work as hard to move blood back up from your feet. But you have to be consistent if you want to see these results. You might find that your legs feel heavy the first few times you try it, but that is just your body waking up. As you get better at it, your coordination and your balance will improve significantly. This happens because the deep squat requires your core and your legs to work together to keep you upright. It is a low-impact cardio challenge for your stabilizers that makes you much more resilient to falls and trips. This is especially important if you enjoy a daily walking workout or other outdoor activities. Having that foundation of stability means you can move with confidence no matter where you are. We are almost to the final secret of how this habit changes your lifespan. But first, we need to look at your core strength. Most people think they need to do hundreds of sit-ups to get a strong core. But the resting squat naturally engages your pelvic floor and your deep abdominal muscles just to keep you balanced. These are the muscles that provide the foundation for every other movement you do in life. When these muscles are weak, you end up with back pain and poor posture, but the squat builds them up without you even noticing. It is a form of daily exercise that targets the deep layers of your body that traditional gym machines usually miss. By reclaiming this ancient posture, you are restoring the natural movement patterns that humans have used for thousands of years. We were never designed to be stuck in chairs all day long. Our ancestors used the resting squat to work and to socialize and even to cook. By bringing this back into your life, you are reconnecting with your body's true design. The best part is that this is a no-equipment workout that you can do anywhere at any time. You can do it while you are watching television or waiting for your coffee to brew. It is a simple form of bodyweight training that requires nothing but your own effort and a little bit of floor space. As you spend more time in the position, you will feel your quads and your glutes getting stronger. This isn't about building huge muscles, but it is about building the type of strength that makes life easier. You will notice that you can get up off the floor without using your hands, or find that you can play with your kids or grandkids for longer. This leads us to the most important reason why you should start this habit today. The ability to squat down and stand back up is one of the greatest indicators of how long you will live. Medical studies have shown a direct link between this specific type of mobility and your overall lifespan. When you lose the ability to move through this range of motion, you lose your independence. But by practicing the resting squat daily, you are future-proofing your body against the effects of aging. You are building the strength exercises into your life that will keep you moving well into your 80s and 90s. This is how you truly feel stronger and more capable as the years go by. It is a small investment of 5 minutes that pays off for the rest of your life. Don't let your chair take away your health and your freedom. Start today by finding a spot on the floor and seeing how long you can hold the position. It might be hard for the first few repetitions of this daily habit, but I promise it gets easier. Your body wants to move this way, and it will thank you for finally letting it. If you found these tips helpful, Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more ways to improve your life. Now that you know how to fix your mobility, you should continue your journey. Watch the next video on the screen right now to keep your health journey going.